Okay. So, this sucked. Like, holy shit, did this suck. Baalzack is a piece of shit, guys. Alright, so things weren't as quick as I thought it would be. As you can see, my levels from were what, 17, 18, or 19 at most. Now they're level 28. And I still have a hard time beating Baalzack because he is so terrible. You want to know why he's so terrible? Two big reasons. One, he's immune to cold. He's immune to crackle completely. Borya basically really can't do much. Also, even if that wasn't an issue, if you're thinking like, oh, Kiryl could just probably solo him, then, just heal himself, then attack, heal himself, attack, whatever. No, he recovers 50 HP every turn, naturally. You don't see it, but it happens. I had to look it up to see why I wasn't killing him. He has 500 HP, but he's regaining 50 every turn. You have to keep the damage pressure on, just like with the Pissarro battles and Amon battles that we did with Maya and Mina. It is terrible. This is my setup. I had to go the somatic staff because that is the strongest weapon I could find for Kiryl. Because guess what? Kiryl has less attack than Mina. Naturally, he just does. He's a little tankier than Mina, but he just has less attack power than her. I kind of find that kind of cool in a way, but also in this case annoying as hell. But I had to get the somatic staff for him, and I had a prayer ring just in case. But honestly, it's probably not going to be worth it. As for Borya, he has a somatic staff too, but it's not going to be doing much. He's going to be using the cautery sword whenever he's not using supportive stuff. He'll be also healing sporadically too. He has to. He has to help out the healing. One thing I should have tried, but I didn't do, is maybe get rid of the meteorite bracers and just rely on accelerate, so that way we can get a little bit more defense. But honestly, the defense is not the issue. It is completely his breath and spell attack with crackle. We really can't do too much about it, unfortunately. I mean, I think the only other armor that Borya gets does not have any spell resistance either. Not right now, anyway. So, this is what we have to do. This is going to be painful. I'm going to show you the strategy I'm doing this time. I'm going to save now. I'm going to show you the strategy I do. If I fail, I am going to cut this recording and show you the winning one. So, let's attempt this. I will be zooming because this is painful. Not the whole time, by the way, just for when it's his turn type of thing. Alright, 100%, you always have to kabuff. Don't bother with Dazzle or Fizzle, he's immune. He's only susceptible to Frizz, Sizz, Bang, Zap, Whoosh, and that's it. Oddly enough, all the stuff that Maya and Mina can do. Well, he's immune to Snooze, but other than that. So yeah, it's that bad. Anyway, Oomph on Kiryl is extremely important. So, Oomph, kabuff. This way his regular attacks don't do much. His breath attack's actually not the thing, it's crackle that's the issue. Alright, he attacks, and you cautery. You gotta try to make sure you're always doing at least 100 damage. Alright. You can spare a heal on yourself. Okay, good. The problem with the somatic staff is that it's going to be draining Kiryl's mana, so this is going to be a little dangerous. Alright, we're going to spare a turn to heal yourself. Kiryl can tank at the moment. Yes. Okay. Kiryl will be healing at some point, by the way, but it's just, I gotta make sure I do the cautery sword at least every other turnish. Just to make sure I keep stacking the damage down. Alright, oomph and defense down. Alright. Alright, kabuff. Oomph. Alright, we have to attack this turn. Gotta stay ahead of that 50. Uh-oh. Yeah, you're gonna have to full heal here. And why don't you give an herb to Kiryl to keep him going? Alright, that's a 50 loss. Okay. Attack and attack. That's 109. That's pretty good. That keeps us ahead. Those high ones are really good. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm gonna risk doing another attack here. Oomph is down. Alright. Kabuff is not down yet, so I'm gonna take this opportunity to let him heal himself and oomph. Yes, and okay. Attack, attack. Defense down. Yeah, Borya could die. I have to kabuff. And I'm gonna do an herb. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Full heal. Ugh, we're gonna be behind again. But get a little bit of damage on him. Alright. Both of you have to attack. Alright, we're ahead. Use your last medicinal herb on yourself. And of course, Oomph is down. You have to keep attacking. Yeah, oh, that was bad. I should have taken that opportunity to be healing instead. We're going to be falling behind. Yes. You have to attack. And of course defense goes down. This is a fail. He can't outdamage that 50 healing ever. So I will meet you back on a successful run because this is not happening this time. It is terrible. So I'll see you in a successful run. Okay guys, this is take 2 after that first failure. Let's try this again. Alright, once again, kabuff. Boom. Okay, that's not so bad. Cautery sword. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing this. Get as much damage in as possible. I'm gonna try that instead. I'm gonna say go for a full heal now, and you cautery sword. Okay. Oomph, and defense down. Okay. We both could buff and oomph this turn. You have to get the damage out. I'm gonna say herb. Very good. I'm gonna say go ahead and take a full heal here while you cautery. Ah, damn. Yeah, we're gonna be falling behind a little bit, but at least not too badly. Yeah, go ahead. Oomph down. Only oomph. So you heal, you oomph. Attack and attack. Defense down. You kabuff. You have to keep the damage going. Very good. We're gonna fall behind a little bit. Good. Spare a full heal. Keep some damage going. Alright. Oomph is going down. You're better off not attacking because you're not going to do enough. So this way, I can Oomph and Kabuff. I'm going to have you do the herb on yourself. Damn it. He's being a dick. You gotta full heal yourself. You're going to Medicinal. You attack. He may die. Oh, thank God for the Kabuff. Very good. Keep going, guys. Of course, Oomph and Defense went down right there. Just go ahead and attack again. We got to get the damage in. Alright. You can spare full heal. You just cautery. Good, 110. We could spare the heal. But he's going to be running out of MP soon. Of course, why is Oomph going down again? That fast? Holy shit. Come on. We have to go all out. Because he's not going to have enough for a heal. I'm going to have him attack and let you do the healing. Yeah, he's out of MP now. Holy shit, that was annoying, but yes! That's how much pressure you have to keep going on, and these guys just don't have it. I am shocked I was able to fucking do that. Oh, man. It is not fun. It was that or grind a bunch. Whew. The good news is that should be the toughest fight we have for a little bit. Estark's going to be another whole can of worms, especially because we are not going to have too much access to other breath resistance stuff, but we'll see. For now, I'm glad I was able to do it on the second recording, though, so for now, though, I will meet you probably either at Garden from Rose Hill or in Themyscira against that martial artist dude. I'm not sure which one I'll be doing first, but we'll see. Meet you there. Alright, guys. I decided to go to Themyscira first this time because I want to get all the unlocks for the final key. Since Kiryl and Borya here are not very good in terms of offense, I want to give them every edge they can because that Baalzack fight sucked. This is going to be very easy, though. Kirk Buzzer here never was really that hard. But I figured I'd show it off because it is a mini-boss. Alright, we'll Kabuff and Sap. Immediately crackles, okay. You can start attacking. It's going to be mostly Kiryl once again. Crack does not do much to him, unfortunately, but I did pick up a Fire Claw. I didn't show my setup before, and I apologize, guys, but this is such an easy fight. Don't worry about it. Kiryl's using the Magma Staff at the moment. That's it. It's stronger than the Somatic, and also doesn't cost him MP every time he uses it. Let's see. I'm gonna have him Medicinal Herb. Also, while I'm here, I want to mention the Baalzack fight actually could have been... I could have made it easier, just so you know. But it's totally not worth it. If you grind fighting a monster called the Voodoo Guru, you could find it in the Endor Crypt. South of Endor, there's a little like shrine, and if you go into it, there's some doors that are only can be unlocked with the final key. But if you just go back and forth inside the shrine, you can get into encounters, which is where you could also find Metal Babbles, which is where I was training, by the way. In any case, yeah, if you keep going there... Ooh, defense down. Kabuff. You know what? Just in case. But if you go there, that's where you can find the Voodoo Gurus. I think there might be another location for them. I'm not sure. But yeah, if you keep grinding on them, they have a 1 in 128, just to keep in mind. 1 in 128 chance to drop a Staff of Salvation to give you free mid heals. Essentially, if it would let Borya basically play healer the whole time. Anyway, we got it. But I wanted to mention that to you guys because that is a chance. There is a chance to get a way around that. That a little bit anyway, so that Borya can heal. But it's still a pain in the ass because you still have to worry about Kiryl always attacking. But that definitely would mitigate some of the issues. But anyway, yeah, I will see you at Sir RoseGuardin next. I'll probably be picking up some stuff with the final key that I'm getting after this. So, see you there. Alright, we're here at the Sir RoseGuardin Fight. This can be a little bit tricky. I did all my exploring around the place. The setup is basically still the same. I still got the liquid metal armor. This is my magma staff. I picked up the icicle dirk at Lakanaba, or whatever Tornico's hometown is, because I got the final key now. It lets you use ice moves for free. It's okay. I just put it on Kiryl in case he needs to do something in the wild. He doesn't really need it. Yeah, we got the Zenithian shield because we did the Themyscira storyline. But I have it on him, but it won't be really worth using in this fight. Don't worry about it. Picked up the Masker Sword. You picked that up at Porthrunel, I think? Wherever you picked up the boat. And you can get it in the inn. This can use Kasap. I may be using this every now and then. Dreamblade and Quadri Sword won't matter. And Borya, we picked up a Lightning Staff. That was in that cave that was in Chapter 2 I was telling you guys about that I tried to pick up earlier, but found out I needed the final key for it. This lets me cast Sizzle on multiple enemies instead of just one enemy like the Fire Claw, so this is basically an upgrade to the Fire Claw. And a Prayer Ring. He doesn't really need too much, though it wouldn't hurt to have a medical herb or two. And I think that's everything, yeah. Anyway, let's save. And let's get going. Started off with Kabuff and a Sap. Alright. Kiryl's once again going to be the main attacker. And of course he immediately gets fucking fizzled. He doesn't have the resistance like what's her name did. Anyway, you focus on Childon. Crack won't do anything for Childon, but I'm just going all out. Let Borya just do all the damage he can. Crack does a little bit more than Crackle, but not by much, but you're better off just doing it anyway. And you have to get rid of those Chilodons. Keep doing it. Oomph and defense is back to normal. Of course, immediately after. Wow. But we got it. Okay. It's not too hard, but it can be tricky, especially if Fizzle works on both of them, or as you saw, when Kiryl gets fizzled early, it could mean Borya's death. Luckily, Kiryl can revive and all that. And if you're going for the Sphere of Silence, like I was, it can be tricky to not just focus down the RoseGuardin, because if you can focus him down and then leave the Chilodons on, it might be a little easier somewhat, because then you have time to revive Borya, but then you miss out on the Sphere of Silence. So remember, if you want to get an item drop, it has to be the last monster that you kill. Alright, now that I did all that, I shall see you at the next fight, which, honestly, I think is Estark. That might be a while, too, so we'll see. Oh, by the way, I could have picked up I just realized I could have picked up the liquid metal sword, but I forgot to. Whoops. That probably could have made this fight even more easy, but don't worry about it. Anyway, I'll see you at the Estark fight. Save. Okay. So, now we're at Estark. I found a method to make this work. I did have to grind a bit. I had to test this out a little. But I do have a plan. So why don't we go ahead and check it out now. So first up, we're at level 35 each. Here's our item setup. Got the liquid metal sword, liquid metal armor, iron helmet, iron shield, meteorite arm bracer. Just FYI, you might be able to get away without a meteorite arm bracer on Borya for this fight. If you want to give him some more defense, that's fine, but just letting you know, I'm sticking with it because it's what worked. Don't worry about the icicle dirk. We have 2 prayer rings just in case, because when I did this, it was very close. Borya ran out of MP and Kiryl was just about out when we finished, so it's tough. Borya, Magma Staff, Cloak of Evasion still on, because again, it's good for that avoiding some of the attacks. Though I don't recall Estark ever missing whenever he attacked Borya, funny enough. So I'm not sure if Cloak of Evasion is best here, but it's what works anyway. Now, what's important here is the Lightning Staff, because if Borya runs out of MP, this is his go-to for mana. I also gave him the Massacre Sword, because if he runs out of mana, we need to lower the defense somehow, so this will give him a chance to do something. The other option also is to Prayer Ring and then reuse his spells, but it depends what you want to do. I ended up finding a method just using the Lightning Staff, but we'll see. Anyway, spells we have available. Kiryl has multi-heal, and they have all their spells. Borya has Crackle. He'll be using that until he runs out of MP. Alright, let's go. Now, when I did this last time, as soon as we started, he woke up like exactly 1 turn after he did the sleeping attack. Anyway, first thing always you want to do is Kabuff. And Borya should just be Crackling. Kabuff is extremely important to make this work. Yeah, that's the problem with Crackle. Oh, he woke up. Yeah, okay, so he did just like this time. Crackle is 25% resisted. It should usually hit, but it's not going to always hit. Now that that's there, Kiryl can actually get away with an attack here. Let's Crackle. Deep breath. Yeah, because of a Kabuff, that won't hurt us too much. We can get away with 1 more. He should... Yep, Disruptive Wave, and this is going to be the painful one. Yes. Alright, he didn't attack Borya, but we need to do Kabuff, and Kiryl will be fine. Alright, that'll hurt. And that's fine. I could get away with a multi... Actually, I think multi-heal is better here. Oddly enough. Because multi-heal heals more than a Sage Stone does, just so you know. Alright. Ouch a little. Now he can go ahead and full heal himself. But yeah, this is not too different from Maya and Mina's thing here, but... Except instead of Insulate, we have Kabuff. That's really what the difference here. You need to mitigate one of the damages, and that's why Kabuff or Insulate does work. I think as long as Borya stays above 130, he's okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Kiryl doesn't need to be healed, so he can just do full heal. See, what we would like is if Estark focused his physical damage on Kiryl. Yeah, there we go. Because then Kiryl can also help out. Don't bother with sapping right now, really. It's not super necessary. Just getting some of that damage is good. Alright, you're attacking Kiryl. That's okay. We can Kabuff. Alright, that'll hurt, but Kiryl should survive. Yeah. Alright. Multi-heal. It's all about balancing when you to heal. Alright. Yeah, another multi-heal then. You just gotta keep track of that Kabuff. Now, the good thing is, he seems to always have a pattern here. So, we should be usually okay. It's just, if we have bad timing with when he does change his pattern sometimes. It's usually when he does his deep breathe and then attack. Okay, yeah, he's good. I was a little worried there. Sometimes the numbers are just slightly off, but otherwise, it's just a simple pattern. It's just really when we run out of mana. He's focusing down on Borya here. Borya should be okay. Ugh. I'm gonna attack. I might be a little off here. If I'm wrong, then Kiryl's gonna have to Kazing. Yes. Okay, we're good. Kabuff. It's really only after he did the... Uh-oh. Okay. I got worried there. I was playing that a little too risky there, to be perfectly honest. Alright, another multi-heal. Alright, Kabuff's got to go up. Borya might have to defend. Yeah, Borya's going to have to defend this time. I do not believe this guy... Okay, thank God. I don't believe Estark actually has self-healing, so we should be okay. I'm going to full heal. Damn. Okay, that's okay. You can actually do an attack now, Kiryl. Alright, Kiryl's okay, but it's gonna hurt. Yeah, that's fine. Kabuff will leave him okay. Kiryl can get away with a little bit more. If I remember right. Yeah, okay, good. I got a little nervous there because it is still risky. Ooh! Cloak of Evasion did work! Okay, good! I am satisfied with that. I don't think I should play it too risky anymore with Kiryl here, so let's get Crackle. Alright, we got a Kabuff. Alright, this is the last Crackle. Ouch, ouch, and... Borya with those evasion moves here. I think this is what we're going to have to do now. His MP's a little too low. You attack, you defend. Alright. Now you could multi-heal. I forget. I don't know if Crackle's better than the other move. Let's see. 57. Alright. I think Crackle was better. Okay, you need to get Kabuff on. And you do a Lightning Staff. Yeah, Lightning Staff's only 30. Maybe I should have gave the... Well... Actually, I was going to say, maybe I should have given the Icicle Director to Borya, but the thing is, ice sometimes is resisted, so the Lightning Staff is probably better overall. You multi-heal. You know what? Use a Prayer Ring this time. I didn't do that last time. I'm breaking from my trend a little here. Okay, that did hurt. Yeah, you do need a full heal. Actually, no, you don't have to because he won't be doing that full strength thing anymore. Right, I mean, not right away, I mean. I think we're okay. Borya should survive this? Oh, shit! I'm definitely playing this a little too risky. You know what? I should defend. Let's do that. Just in case. Let's see. Multi-heal and another quick crackle. Good damage. And Kiryl? Damn. I was hoping he'd hit Kiryl. Because that way Kiryl could attack. Go ahead and crackle. Actually, he could have done good crack, but that's okay. Uh-oh, we're getting a little close here. We have to kabuff. Okay, you can attack. Oh, okay. That is a lot tougher than doing it, just having Mina kafrizzle the shit out of it. I gotta tell you that much. But the kabuff is really good. It keeps them both pretty alive. If Borya had better natural defenses, that would keep him alive even better. Breath attacks is gonna be tough on this one because Kiryl only has 2 armors that only has one thing that can actually protect him from breath attacks, and that's the metal babble shield, the liquid metal shield, whatever you want to call it. But that's also good for Borya because it'll help him survive. Like you guys saw, if you guys saw the Maya Mina run, it kept Maya alive from the breath attacks very well. But we're not going to have the insulate anymore, so that's where it's going to be really, really, really tough to decide, though. Excuse me. I mean, Borya's going to have the armor that'll help him. But I don't know. We'll have to see, though, because these guys might not be as doable because you really need insulate so badly, and we don't have anything to mimic that, so. But alright. That's Estark down. I think the next time I see you guys will be in the Dark World, and we'll be fighting those 4 mini barrier bosses. See you then.